time to exercise. Today we're going to be doing some exercises using the wall. The wall is such a handy tool. We're going to be using a small ball as well and some small hand weights. So I've just got my trusty bean cans because they don't have to be heavy. You can use heavier weights if you want to, but can of beans is perfect. So the wall is a great tool because it helps us get to know where our body is. So what we're going to do, first up with this ball, is place it between our knees. And if you don't have a ball, you could use a cushion or a yoga block or something like that, or just pretend that you've got a ball between your legs. You don't have to have one between the thighs, so it's not between the knees, but it's between the thighs. We're going to stand sort of about that far away from the wall, probably about 7 centimetres or so. Okay, now think of the front of your hip. You're going to flex through that and take your bottom back to the wall. So touch the wall. So the wall is a great little tool. It helps us get to know the back of our body. Okay, now a little press through your heels, squeeze your glutes to come back up. So flex through the hip, press through the heels, squeeze through the glutes. So we're just going to do 10 of these. You can do 2 sets of 10 if you want to, but we're just going to do 10 now, okay? So we've got 2 more of those to do. And then this time we're going to keep our bottom down and have it so that we've got our back resting against the wall. Our back and the back of our head, we're looking straight forward. And we've got as much of our back contacting the wall as we can, both sides of our pelvis. Our feet are about as, lined up for our knees now. Have your palms facing forward, your arms are long, and you're just going to float your arms out to the side, okay? And just come up a little bit higher each time. So breathing in as you bring your arms up, breathing out as you bring them down. But keep that bottom stuck to the wall. Okay. I was going to move my feet out a little bit further. You might want to move yours out a little bit further as well. So your tummy has to work to keep your back against the wall. And your feet are nice and flat on the ground. Now this time we're going to take them up. Arms up a little bit higher. We'll bring them up, bring them forward, and roll around. We'll do that 4 more times. So nice breath in and out. So we're just mobilising through the shoulder joint and stabilising through the middle of us. And we're joint all the way from the ground up. Now let's change direction. Okay, so bring our arms forward, out and around. Still keep that breath flowing. So make sure you're not holding your breath if you get confused which way to breathe. Just don't hold your breath, okay? Last one. Beautiful. Okay, now just let your arms hang at your sides. Just a little nod of your chin. Still keep your bottom touching the wall. And you're going to roll down. Keep that bottom touching the wall. And then you're going to re-stack back up. Little gentle nod of the chin. Flexing forward. And then re-stacking back up. So it's a little bit like doing crunches, except this time you're going in the reverse direction. You're going down towards the ground as opposed to lifting up from the ground. Okay, now we need our little hand weights. So let's take our feet out a little bit further. Bottoms pushed against the wall, still. Okay, so your tummy has to sort of work to keep it there. Feet are flat on the ground. Just let your arms be long. Nod your chin. Slowly peel yourself down. It's going down as far as what's comfortable. Keep that bottom touching the wall. And then come all the way back up. And do that 2 more times. Little nod. Slowly peel you back away from the wall. Now, if hanging upside down doesn't agree with you, only go down as far forward as you feel okay. Even if it's just that far, that's fine. And might feel better over time. Now this time, stay down there and then you're squeezing your shoulder blades up towards your spine. So pull them up, slide them back down. So if you spend a lot of time sitting in front of TV or the computer, you might have got a bit tight around your shoulders. So this is a nice way to help release them. Now, keep those arms long, and we're going to do little circles with our arms. Just let them dangle, but we're circling them around. Now let's go around the other way. That bottom still touching the wall. And make sure you're not holding your breath. And pause there now. Press through your heels, pull your tailbone down, and use your tummy muscles to help you come back up. Beautiful. Okay, now come away. So you're standing up. You're probably about 20 centimetres away from the wall. Still got that ball there. Keep a little bit of a squeeze on that ball. Okay, you're not trying to crush it, but you just got a little bit of a squeeze on it. And then just think of your bottom goes back to the wall, press through your heels, squeeze through your bottom to come back up. So it's the same movement that we were doing at the beginning, but it's bigger. Okay, so we're not rounding through our spine now, we're just staying in what's called a neutral position. So just slide those hand weights down the front of your legs, push through your heels, squeeze through your glutes to come back up. Breath in, breath out. That's 5, we've got 5 more to do. Remember, you can do another set of 10 if you want to, okay? But today we're just doing 1 set of 10. And the slower, the harder, or the more challenging this can be. And it can be so beneficial. Okay, now keep your bottom down, keep it stuck to the wall, and now pull your elbows back towards the wall and reach them long. Pull them back, reach them long. Five more. Keep the shoulders relaxed. So as you pull your elbows back, you feel that squeeze of your shoulder blades. Now, keep the arms long, this time just one arm. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. Now come up to having your back against the wall. Still working in those legs, so you've got a little bit of flexion in your knee and your hip, tummy's still working. And let's bring the arms out to the side and lower them back down. So breathing in, breathing out. So keep your shoulders and your back against the wall, the back of your head against the wall. See, the wall lets you know where you are. So we're only taking our arms up to that shoulder height to help look after our shoulders. And if you can't even go that high, that's okay, just work in a range that feels good. Right, now we're going out in front and then slowly back down. So still keep that back against the wall, getting that rib to hip connection. Your feet are flat on the floor. I stopped counting, but that's around about 10, okay? So now we're going to do alternate. One out to the front, one out to the side. We're just going to do 5 to each side. So one more to each side. Beautiful. Okay, now back your arms resting against the wall, your elbows a little bit lower than your shoulders, and you're going to push out, pull back in. It's like a punch, a bit like a chest press. So push away, pull back in. push, pull, push, pull. Now some single ones, alternating. Now push both out and go in forward and up, and then forward to one side. Mix it around, but keep your shoulders fairly close to the wall. Shoulders will move around a little bit, but the main thing is you're keeping your pelvis against the wall. Okay, now arms are long. Let's go across and up. Cross and up. 3 more. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. So push through your heel, squeeze through your glute. Should lift your arms up. Last one. Let's try the other side. So cross and up. Two more. Push it away. Control it back down. Push and back down. Beautiful. Okay. Let's put those cans down, our weights down, or whatever you're using, and we can still keep that ball there, or cushion, or yoga block, or if you don't have anything, just remember thinking about this. If you're squeezing your legs a little bit towards other, and just bring your hands straight out in front of your shoulders and have your whole hand on the wall so that you're not peeling it away. Think of the tummy helping join your rib cage and your pelvis together. So a little tuck your tummy. Okay. Now, let's bring it so that we've got our hands, so our thumb and our first finger are touching. We're making a little shape, like a little diamond. Okay. Now, keep your body straight, and all you're doing is bending your elbows down towards the wall. Okay, so we're working our triceps. Now, this is nice and easy for you. You might like to just take your legs way a little bit further, come up into the ball of your foot. Okay, so you've got to hold a bit more body weight. You choose what works for you. So down slowly, and then push away. Push through the heel of your hand, push through your little pinky finger. Beautiful. Okay, now take those hands out wider, so they're as wide as your shoulders. Everything else is the same. Make sure they're supporting you. You bend your elbows and you push away. Down 1, 2, up 1, 2. Breathe in, breathe out. If you breathe out through your mouth, you might find that helps your tummy muscles help you. Great. Now coming up to standing, and you're going to take that ball, put it underneath your arm. If you haven't got a ball, it doesn't matter. And you're going to have your hip and your shoulder against the wall. Okay? And you're pressing that hip into the shoulder, pressing that arm down on the ball, and you're just going to float your knee up and then just gently lower it back down. So this leg over here, it's working. It's the one doing the work. Okay? It's working to stop you from flopping out from the wall. And this arm, you could have it at shoulder height. Okay, so we're just doing 10 of those to each side. So we'll turn around, do that to the other side. So the ball's against your hip against the wall, shoulders against the wall, arms out in front, and then you're just floating this knee up, gliding it back down. So watch it, make sure bail out. So yeah, that inner thigh muscle needs to work, and these muscles on the side of your bottom and your tummy muscles. Your foot that's on the ground, make sure it's nice and flat, it's relaxed, it's not all grippy. 3 more. Last one. Okay. Now, we don't need that ball anymore. We're going to stand in front of the wall. Hands are at that shoulder height. This time, you're going to reach your left leg back. Okay? Keep the leg long. And you're doing 5 little lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're adding the hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try the other side. Okay, so start to reach the leg away. Keep your pelvis level so you don't want to tip too much. Facing the wall. Take care not to be dumping into your arms, okay? But just give you a little bit of support. So reach that leg, a little squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Now we're adding the arm. So reach and lower. Reach and lower. Last one. Beautiful. Okay. Right. One last thing to do with the ball. We are going to do some throwing. Because it's time to go out and play. So you grab your ball using your 2 hands, push it down. Push and grab. You can push it really hard if you want to. Drop your bottom down as you push the ball down. Okay, got the hang of that. So we're using everything that we've been warming up. All right. Now, we're going to throw the ball against the wall. Okay, we're going to do a chest press. So you're going to be pushing from your chest. Okay? All right, so now we're going to do some chest presses, throwing the ball to the wall. So the ball, 2 hands in front of you, and you're going to push away. Okay, so push and catch. Push and catch. So drop your bottom down each time you catch that ball. So you can use the power of your legs to throw the ball to the wall. We've got 3 to go. 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, this time, step your left foot forward as you throw. So step, throw, step, throw, step, throw. And you can throw the ball to different areas of the wall. Depends how big your house is. Okay, try the other side. Might feel a little different. Very normal to feel a bit different from side to side. Getting warmer? I am. Woo. This is so good to do. You're using your whole body and staying sharp. Okay?